does qiyam, does ruku'. Why? Stretching, of course, very good for him. He's prostrating, he does all of the salat. Why? I'm here for the mindfulness, Brother Ali. I'm not here to worship. My intention isn't to worship your God, Allah. I'm here to just find mindfulness. Will you not laugh at him? Will you not laugh at a person like that? Instead of yoga centers, we have salat centers, salat gyms. Will you not laugh at him? He will laugh at himself. Because it's obviously associated with Islam. It's obviously associated with the Muslim culture. In a similar fashion, this packaged version of meditation and yoga, if it's practiced in that way, then it's haram. Let's not fool ourselves. Oh, my intention isn't to do this. My intention isn't to do that. You're exactly like that non-Muslim who starts doing latam with us. Why? I don't know. What's good in latam? Maybe good aerobics. His fitness is bad, especially if he does the Iraqi style. So if we're not critical, yes, it's fine. But if we are historically critical, we should not do anything that resembles the disbelievers. Once again, I encourage you to find a form of meditation. I encourage you to engage in sports and exercise. It's really beneficial for you. Our religion, like we said, has recommended to take time away, to go into solitude, and to think about your life, and to think about yourself. But if all these disconnect from the world, one of the scholars, in explanation of what this motion of takbir means, he used to say that Allahu Akbar means I put everything behind me. I want to focus completely. No more stimulation. No more distraction. Detoxing from the world. Yes, salat has that aspect. It does calm us down. But is it meditation? No. Salat is much more than meditation. The key difference, amongst many other differences that salat has with meditation, the key difference is in meditation, you're talking to yourself. You're connecting to yourself. What do they say? Watch your thoughts. Watch your feelings. Observe them. Rise above the surface of your consciousness. But in salat, you're not talking to yourself. Who are you talking to? You're conversing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's a big difference. It's a relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As-salatu mi'rajul mu'min. It's your journey into the heavens. It has that potential. I know for us it's more of a journey into finding our keys and how to reply to that email and what should I do with that assignment. But the real potential is mi'raj, is ascension into the skies. That's the true power of salat. You're talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are you saying that there is no attention to the self in salat? Is that what you're suggesting? No. Quite the opposite. It is through your conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who knows you better than yourself. It is through your complete abandonment of all stimulation, of all distractions, and focusing on your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you also come to know yourself a little bit better as well. What's that famous statement of Imam Ali? Man arafa nafsah, faqad arafa rabbah. The two are linked. So it's not that in salat we miss out what we miss out in meditation. No. In fact, we get a better version of that. A much more deeper version of that. Even in the Hindu tradition, the original meditation The idea was to connect to the soul of the universe. And when you read the descriptions they give for the soul of the universe, it's just talking about God, essentially. Which, let me just mention something here. Nowadays, in the more academic circles in particular, when they want to do something spiritual, either they're completely secular, there's no mentioning of God, or if they do want to mention something that has the scent of God, it's the universe. Oh, it was meant to be, the universe guided me here. There are entire books written about this, popularized the circuit law of attraction. If you visualize this, the universe will bring it to you. How many of these motivational speakers you listen to on the social platforms use this idea of visualization? Think about this and the universe will bring it to you. It will happen. Unfortunately, nowadays, we have turned, society has turned its back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the truest reality that exists, and in exchange has given us these empty slogans, the universe. Well, what's the universe? What are you talking about? Who's the universe? Salat, we said, is your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's your conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's showing gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, it has a meditative aspect. I don't usually like to bring poetry into lectures, but I found this line of Rumi very interesting. He says, we think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us from above. Isn't that how we think? We think we're in a movie of some sort and Allah is over us thinking, watching every little detail we do. But he says Allah is watching you from the inside. Wow. That's so profound. Allah is watching you from the inside, as opposed to watching you from above. That's what salat is. It's going to the inside, speaking to Allah, calming down, putting your worries to the side, finding some clarity, finding a center. Let me give you a personal anecdote. This is something I experienced and maybe it will resonate with you. Every year that I am in Qom and I'm spending the months there during my studies, during those 8-9 months that I am there, our program is immersed with religious teachings. We have classes that talk about religion. We have our discussion circles that we are talking about religion. We interact with very pure individuals, some teachers, some ulama who have spent 60, 70 years purifying their souls. You sit just in their presence and you feel something different. You have the shrine of Sayyidah Ma'sooma, salamullahi alayha. Even if you don't want to go to the shrine, if your classes are there, at least you'll get to see the dome. Or if you're in Najaf, it's even more localized. You always get to see Imam Ali alayhi salam as you're walking through the shrines, through the streets. Salat al-Jama'ah, there is surely a mosque in every street. I quickly do wudu, put my dishdasha on, and go to Salat Jama'ah. MashaAllah, our Sunni brothers are very good in this, even in the West. Very good. We're lacking. So the environment is spiritual. I'm dealing with spiritual people, even if I'm not a spiritual person, which I am not, unfortunately. But I'm dealing with these great figures, this holy environment. Even 5-10 minutes in the ziyarah, even if you don't say anything, you're just watching the shrine. You're watching the people. The believers are there supplicating, calling onto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praying. They are the graves of these great giants of our madhab, these ulama that gave their entire lives to make sure we receive the religion the way we do today. The shuhada. You're in it. It's a buzz. Even if, like I said, unfortunately though, let me put this, there are some lazy students as well who, given all these blessings, they're so lazy that they won't go to attain them. I feel sorry for them. Nonetheless, what's my personal anecdote? my soul is somewhat automatically, with a bit of effort, not too much even, is nourished in Qom, in that environment, in that experience. Of course, it's a religious city. The Hawza is there. The same goes for Najaf. There's a shrine there. Sayyidah Ma'asuma, if you build a connection with her, she's a lovely lady. When I come back,